Hi everyone, it's James here from Travel Designers and I'm with the lovely Audrey from Sandals and Beaches.
Hello.
We're going to talk to you about the Sandals and Beaches brand based over in the Caribbean, and we'd like Audrey, we're going to grill Audrey all about it and tell you why you should be looking at for your next holiday. So Audrey, let's start with Sandals. What kind of customers does Sandals suit?
Okay, Sandals is for couples over the age of 18 and in love. So couples only, no singles, no families, just couples.
So you don't allow anyone on their own?
No.
What about friends traveling together?
We would prefer not, because they may feel a little bit uncomfortable because it is about the couples down in resort. But no, we would never say never.
Okay, so basically if any two people want to travel together and pretend they're a couple? Two people?
Yes.
But you're a couple?
Couples in love.
By the way, guys, if you have any questions, then feel free to jump in and we'll try and pay attention and answer them. So where are Sandals located?
The Sandals Resorts are all down in the Caribbean. So we have Jamaica, St. Lucia, Antigua, Grenada, Barbados, Bahamas, and we also have a beaches resort in Turks and Caicos.
Do you have a favourite?
I have a favourite. I cannot tell you what my favourite is, but it might be Grenada.
Tell us why you like Grenada.
Oh, I love Grenada. It was the first resort that we did in completely the new style, and it's small, it's intimate, and I get there and I just feel like I've come home. And
we've been to Grenada together.
We have been to Grenada together as a couple.
As a couple. So for people that haven't been Sandals before, they might be a bit overwhelmed at how many different room types there can be. We understand it and we know how to simplify it. Can we help to simplify it for potential customers?
Okay, when you come down to us and you stay with us in resort, you have a really wide range of accommodation you can choose. So we have what we call our butler level rooms, which you get a butler. James could be your butler.
I could be your butler.
So we have the butler rooms, which obviously you do get a butler with. We have a concierge level room, and we have luxury lead-in rooms. All of the rooms will have alcohol in the rooms. The butler and the club rooms will have spirits as well as wine, beer, champagne and soft drinks. And then the luxury rooms will just have beer, wine and soft drinks. So it will just depend on customers' budgets and basically what they want. If they want the real wow factor, then you need to have a butler.
Yes.
End of.
Once you've had a butler there,
you'll never go back.
Yeah, that's what, for me, that's what made Sandals really special.
Yeah.
Is even the club level is amazing for the extra amenities in the room and having the club lounge. But the butler, you get your own mobile when you arrive.
Yeah,
you're on call.
Completely and utterly. You know, he will do anything for you. He's there to reserve your sunbeds for you down by the beach. He'll bring you your lunch, your dinner. You just ring him. 24 hours a day room service. You run out of champagne at 4 o'clock in the afternoon and you need a few more bottles. Ring your butler. The butler will do it for you.
I thought the best thing was when you want to, so the day before, usually your butler will say, what are you planning to do tomorrow? And so if you say, oh, we're just going to go down by the pool, they'll actually reserve you the sunbeds and put down an ice bucket with your favourite drinks.
Yep.
And they'll come round and just make sure you're okay. Do you need a pizza, sir? Yeah, that's what made it very special for me.
So for the real kind of cherry on the top, definitely go for a butler room.
So as Sandals are predominantly for couples, well, they are for couples.
Yes.
Couples. Do you offer anything special or extra for those on their honeymoons?
Yes, if we know your customers are coming down and they are coming down on their honeymoon, we will extend the honeymoon offer to them, which obviously once they arrive, they'll be greeted, hello, you're on your honeymoon. When they get to their room will have been decorated. It'll be honeymoon for them. They'll also get breakfast in bed one morning whilst they're there. And throughout their stay, we will do little surprises for them. I don't want to tell you what they all are because if anyone's going on honeymoon, I don't want to spoil your surprise, but they are recognised throughout their whole stay as honeymoon, completely and utterly.
That's nice.
Yes.
Well, speaking of honeymoons, moves us on to weddings. Yes. And we know Sandals are famous for their weddings.
Yeah.
What kind of weddings do you offer? Who would it be ideal for?
Okay, absolutely everybody. We offer a free wedding package if your guests are coming down and they want to get married with us.
Yeah.
We can do weddings on the beach. We can do weddings in a gazebo. We have certain resorts that have got overwater wedding chapels.
Ooh.
Exactly. Literally anything your customers want, they can have. Also, if you've got customers that have been married already and they want to go and renew their vows, they can come down and do that, and that's just $300, and they can renew their vows.
Is that basically the same as a wedding package? Just it's not legal.
Completely.
Yeah.
You're literally saying the same words just without a certificate because you're already married.
Or if you want to pretend to get married.
Would rather you didn't do that.
Can you do that?
No, because you're not already married.
Okay. So you
No,
cannot renew vows if
unless
they're
you're not
there.
married.
But it was worth a shot, guys. Sorry.
No.
You can't trick someone to say we are married. No. So if we deal a lot with people getting married abroad.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them want to take guests with them.
Yes.
So that's absolutely fine, so long as the guests are also couples and adults.
Yes.
We wouldn't make an exception, but obviously no children. They would not be welcome.
Unfortunately, no children. If your guests are staying at Sandals Resort and they're getting married at the Sandals Resort, no children. I'm sorry, that's just a no-go. If it is a bigger group and maybe there is the odd person that has on their own and they need a single room, we will look at that on an individual basis.
Okay.
But
But
rule
don't
of
presume.
thumb is, it is couples.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Is there anything that people that have already been to Sandals should know about that's new?
Well, over the last couple of years, we've done a lot of things over the water. So if anybody knows Sandals of old, we now have overwater bungalows.
Famous in the Maldives.
Completely. And
Yeah.
we know we are the only people in the Caribbean to have these overwater bungalows. We have 2 resorts in Jamaica that has them, and we have 1 resort in St. Lucia.
Which one in St. Lucia is
St.
it?
Lucia is at the St. Lucian Grand.
Oh,
Beautiful.
really nice.
Yes, and it's just down by the overwater wedding chapel. The 2 resorts we have in Jamaica, we have the Royal Caribbean in Montego Bay, and we also have South Coast, which is on the South Coast in the White House area. And just to kind of complete that love theme, they are built in the shape of a heart.
And they're quite big, actually, aren't they?
They are enormous in size.
Yeah.
They really
They
are.
look really special.
They do. People tend to book these. They go in and they don't leave.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're butler, so your butler can bring you your lunch, your breakfast, your dinner, whatever you may need. But yes, they are absolutely amazing, and they are on sale till June 2021.
Because they fill up really quickly, don't they?
Very, very
so
quickly.
if you like them, you need to get in.
Yes, completely
really
and
early,
utterly. Yeah,
really early.
yeah, very early.
I thought it was worth also mentioning. So I went to Sandals Halcyon
Yes.
in St. Lucia, which is there's 3 resorts in St. Lucia. You've got the Grand at the top, the Halcyon kind of in the middle.
Yeah.
Well, all at the top of the island.
Yes.
And then Le Toc.
Yes.
And I could go to all 3 resorts by
You
just
can.
jumping on the complimentary shuttle.
Yeah.
You can do that also in Jamaica.
You can do that also in
Barbados.
Montego Bay.
Yeah.
Montego Bay has 2 resorts that are very, very close. And we
Yeah.
have the shuttle service. And in Barbados, where we have 2 resorts, they are right next door to each other. So you can freely walk
Yeah.
between the 2.
And you can use your all-inclusive. and
Completely.
all of them as
So-
long as you're a guest.
Completely nutty. So if you want to use the water sports at another resort, or you want to use one of the restaurants at the other resort, fine.
Yeah.
There's no restrictions whatsoever.
So you won't get bored.
Oh no.
Oh,
With
no.
luxury included. Everything's included.
Well, what is included, Audrey?
Well, okay. So as long as obviously you're staying and you're loving us and you're being a happy couple, all of your dining's included, all of your drinks, and it is branded spirits that we use. It is your cocktails, it is your sparkling wine, it is your soft drinks, it is your beers. But also, once you've fed and watered, we then have all of our water sports. Both motorised and non-motorised are included. The big water sport for us, though, is scuba diving. If your customers are qualified, they can have 2 free dives a day, which is
It saves a
massive.
fortune, doesn't it?
Completely and utterly. Also, all the land sports are included. If you are in some resorts, we have our own golf courses. So in Jamaica, in the Ochi area of Jamaica, in St. Lucia, and also in Emerald Bay in the Exhumes in the Bahamas, we have golf courses and the green fees are included.
Wow.
So that is, again, another massive saving.
So whilst it might not be the cheapest holiday on the outset,
no.
if you want to really go all out and just absolutely love it, I think the only thing that you might have to pay a bit extra for is a spa treatment.
That's it. You know, we have spas in all of our resorts, so you can use all the spa facilities, completely complimentary. It's just when you have a treatment, then that will be a cost. But they are so worth it. So worth it. So
for people that are loving the idea of Sandals, but are maybe not in a loving relationship and don't want to just be stuck with their loved one or the one they put up with, or they have children and they've got to take them.
Yes.
You have another brand.
We do. We have a sister brand called Beaches. So everything I've told you about Sandals with the dining, the water sports, the land sports being included, we also have those at Beaches, and all of that also is included. Now, Beaches, we have 3 resorts. We've got 2 in Jamaica and we have 1 in Turks and Caicos. So in addition to all of those luxuries that you'll get at Sandals, you also have the kids camps. Our kids camps will take your children from newborn to 17.
Wow, from newborn?
From newborn.
You heard it here, people. I'm always asked. I have a 2-year-old. I need a kids club for a 2-year-old. Beaches.
Completely. And the kids camps are open from 9 o'clock in the morning till 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
That is included in the cost of your holiday.
Perfect.
We also have a water park in all 3 resorts. So a full-on Pirates Island water park. And also the resort in Turks and Caicos has got a massive lazy river around it. And a surf simulator.
Yeah.
So you've got your kids camps, you've got...
Can anyone use the surf simulator? It's not just for the children.
No, it's for everybody. And to be fair, it's quite funny watching the mums and dads. All of the resorts have got Xbox lounges. So if the children don't want to go out in the sun or the weather's maybe a little bit of liquid sunshine, they've got somewhere indoors to go play on the Xboxes.
Perfect.
But the big one for us is we have our Sesame Street characters. Exactly. So we've been in a relationship with Sesame Street for about the last 13 years now, and we have the characters in resort.
Amazing.
And they are just roaming around the resort. You don't have to queue up to have your photo taken with them. They'll probably chase you to have their photo taken with you. So we do character breakfast, we do a birthday party, we do photo shoots. They can even come to your wedding if you want them to come to your wedding.
No, could they marry you?
No, because they're not official.
Could they walk you down the aisle?
They could walk you down the aisle if you wanted them to.
Big Bird.
Oh, Big Bird, yes, yeah. So, yes, we've got an awful lot for the children. And at the end of the day, if the kids are happy, parents are happy.
Yeah, so Beaches would be a really good shout also for weddings. So you offer the same wedding packages?
Completely. I said everything is exactly the same. Yeah. So you can still have the free wedding. You can still have your renewal of vows, which is really popular with families because they want their children then to be involved in that part. So that is actually very popular for the Brits going over. So yes, anything they want within reason, we can help with.
Fabulous.
And we are completely no tipping.
Yes, yeah.
Both Sandals and Beaches, we're no tipping resorts. The only person you can tip at the end of the stay is if you've had a butler and you feel that they've given you exceptional service, you can give them a tip, but absolutely nobody else. We don't want anyone to have a better service than anyone else. Yeah. You know, so that's a really big plus for the Brits.
Yeah. Oh, we don't like tipping.
We don't have to tip.
we don't like tipping when we have to tip, I think is the difference.
Yeah. So
we're always happy to tip when we're like, that was good.
Exactly. Yeah. So we've taken that worry away from you. You don't have to.
Yeah. Perfect. Well, thank you very much for joining us today, Audrey.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure seeing you.
Again.
Obviously, if you have any questions following on from this, you want to contact us. I myself have been to St. Lucia, Grenada, Barbados, and Antigua. Well, I have been to Jamaica, but I haven't seen the Sandals there. Audrey.
We'll have to get you there.
So I'm pretty clued up with Sandals, and I've always got Audrey at the end of the phone if you have a question that I can't help you with. But we do specialise in Sandals and Beaches. So if you're looking for just a holiday, a wedding, a honeymoon, a family break, whatever it is, do get in touch. My number here is 0207 720 8484, and my email is james@traveldesigners.co.uk. You can also come along to the Bedford show in October. That's the travel balance show that we're doing. The details are on Facebook. I'm not going to get them wrong. So if you look them up, you will find them. And I'll be able to help you with any questions or bookings there. So hopefully we'll hear from you soon. Thank you very much.
Thank you.